What it do? It's your man. Y'all already know what it is. We got some Corey on deck with the 5150 show. So without further ado, let's get into the video.
I want to talk about that would be good with you, D. Do you think it's wrong that gospel singer Marvin Sapp, he's 59, engaged to a much younger woman? Now, when I found out the woman's age, I was like, if somebody is 59 and the girl is 37, that's a good match, right?
Hell yes.
I would think so, yeah. I thought you were going to say something crazy like 21, 22, something like that. Yeah, that's not too
A
bad.
59-year-old man and a 37-year-old woman is a good match.
Okay, he's rounding up close to 60, and she's rounding up close to 40.
Her eggs are like 60 when she's 40.
She can still have kids for at least another
Yeah, but
11
they'll
years.
come out. You don't want to have no 40-plus babies. Come on now. Come on.
Times have changed, and I told you already. My grandma had my uncle Robs, who's a year younger than me, had him 47 with no help.
Say that again?
My grandma. I have an uncle who's.
Oh, they got a picture of
I
him.
have uncles younger than me. Oh, the picture. They look nice. Oh, well, he doesn't even look that age, first of all.
You know what he say every time they get ready to have sex? Close the doors.
Close the doors. Close the doors.
Oh, he's the fella that said that, huh?
Yeah, it's Marvin Sapp. Marvin Sapp. Y'all be sleep on this. This ain't even, you know what I'm saying? It's like there's a mixed of,
I don't follow them.
mixed dynamic of age groups in here, but
Yeah, why are they sweating? I mean, I think the person that they're sweating to, or as well on this same subject, is Deion Sanders and Carucci.
How old is Carucci?
What's the difference? Hold on. Hold on.
We don't know. We don't know. How old is Deion Sanders, D?
58 and 37.
Say that again?
58 and 37.
Deion Sanders
Okay,
is
Deion
58?
Sanders is 58 and she's 37.
Well, what's wrong with that?
That's what I'm saying, but they are. People are sweating them.
Why?
They claim that that's too much of a spread, but he ain't having a
Deion Sanders got paper. And when you got paper, everybody is a match for you.
We got a point.
I think when people, I don't know, and then again,
I'm saying, like, if you are a man, as long as you are dating a woman, like, let's say if you in your 50s, and long as that lady is in her 20s up, we get it if you got money.
Well, and
if you got money, we get it.
well, you can have
Is
money.
that the
and all
girl?
Where? Carucci Tran, yeah. That's Chris Brown's ex.
What does she do?
She acts now. She's an actress.
So she ain't got no money.
Yeah, she does. She had her own money. That show is very successful. I think they're still going.
What show is successful?
It's a show with what's that actress's name? Ooh, somebody will tell me in there. Hold on.
Now, that's a real picture right there.
Well, they just somebody just put out like a little video of them when they were traveling on some bus or something, because they brought up the subject of when he got cancer and he was in the hospital, and he had told her, I'll understand if you leave me now. So people they made a big deal about that. She didn't. She stayed by his side.
It's like a man like Deion Sanders, Michael Jordan, all these guys that you try to, what they say, street mystique.
Okay.
Welcome to the membership.
Can I say what I was about to? I'm sorry.
Go ahead, of course. Get it
No, I
off.
was going to say, I think what throws people off is when the older person has, or even the younger one for that matter, has children the same age.
How does that throw it off?
No, I'm just saying, I think that's what comes into making people uncomfortable. I think like that, what's that one girl? That's a hell of a spread.
Let's talk about
The
what we
basketball
saying.
player with the reality girl, remember, that had a baby recently by him? Her son is the exact same age as that guy.
Listen, you know what throws it off when you are, like, this is what I'm bold enough to say. If you're a black man who's in your 50s and you're with a Caucasian woman that's in her 20s, that's awkward, no matter how rich you are.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
If you're in your, you said the guy is.
Let me say it again. If you're a black man, 50 plus, and you date Caucasian women, 20 through 30, that's awkward.
Really? As opposed to, I mean, couldn't that just go for anything?
Now, if there's somebody want to call me racist, you can call me racist. I'm saying if you're a 50-plus-year-old black man dating a Caucasian woman aged 20 to 30, that's awkward.
Really? I would think it'd be awkward for.
Why do you think I say it's awkward?
Why? I don't know. Because I think it'd be awkward for any race.
Really?
At that big age difference like that, like if somebody is in their 20s and the other person is damn near 60.
Okay.
I think that already puts like all kinds of things in the mix.
You might be on the same page I'm on. I'm trying to see.
They're not going to be able to relate.
If you are a black person dating a black person and you are both legal age, there's some type of merit to it. But when you are an old black man and you have a young Caucasian girlfriend, a young Mexican girlfriend, I'm talking about that you're really acting like this is my person I'm going to be with.
Serious, right. Mm-hmm.
It's something off about that. Now, I'm not trying to be a racist, but I'm saying when they mama and daddy don't look nothing like your mama and daddy, that means you running from your family.
You damn right.
In my opinion.
You know, when that first came in the news, I think it was where people really saw that, a story like that or a scenario like that was with OJ.
Can y'all get the chat moving?
Remember, because OJ's first wife, right, and his first set of kids, totally different than the current wife. That's not bad. I looked up Michael Jordan and his wife. Okay, that's not bad.
What's the difference between Michael Jordan and his wife? Because his wife is a Caucasian woman, am I right?
Close to 16-year-old age difference, yes.
And she's a Caucasian woman?
Yes. He was 50 and she was 35 when they met.
Right. 50 and she's 35. Mm-hmm. She's an older woman. She's winding down as far as her years of healthy eggs.
This year he'll be 63 and she'll be 48.
Yeah. The difference isn't so much so where it's as bad as if she was still healthy enough to have children.
But they did, didn't they?
Now, if you want to have children and you're an old man, is over 50 an old man?
Nael said no.
What's considered an old man?
75.
75. All right.
Uh-oh.
Shit, you make it to 75 in this cold-ass world, you beat the game.
Oh, I didn't know they had 2 daughters. They had 2 kids.
Oh.
Michael Jordan and his wife. The current.
Wait, Michael Jordan has 2 kids with the woman he's currently married to now?
He says they really work hard at keeping the daughters out of the public eye. They have 2 children of their own.
Well, that's good if he got 2 kids out of it.
Mm-hmm. He had 3 in his previous marriage to Juanita. Mm-hmm.
That's good if he got kids out of it. You said he met her when she was 35. So if he got kids out of that,
mm-hmm.
he really did good.
Yeah, 3 from his first wife and 2 from...
But I know people who have kids in different ways now. This is a whole new world.
All right, now this is a subject I always talked about. A man having a woman that's probably about 10, 15, 20 years younger than him. Now, me, myself, my wife is 10 years younger than me. And it didn't take us that long to get married. We got married probably about a year after we met. But we've been together for 22 years now. My thing is, or my question is for people who feel like, it's something wrong with a relationship if the man is 15 or 10 years older than a woman. What's the appropriate age that says that it's okay for an older man to be with a younger woman? Or vice versa, because you don't have that same energy as far as when you have an older woman, like somebody like Cher and her boyfriend, but he's much younger than her. I think it's like a 35-year difference, a 40-year difference or something like that. It's a double standard as far as an older woman being with a younger man. And then getting to the thing where Corey said about an older black man being with a younger white woman. Now, me, myself, I stand with Corey on this. I don't think an older black man should be dating a white woman or should be with a younger white woman. Neither do I agree as far as with, them being married or even having children. Me, myself, I want my children to look like me. I know a lot of children don't look exactly like their parents, but they have the features of their parents as far as their hair, their skin color, things of that nature. I couldn't see myself looking at my kids thinking they mine and they look in between with, you're going to get a different texture hair. Say, for instance, I have a child by a white woman. It's going to throw everything off as far as, that child coming out looking like me, right? I forgot who it was, but they brought up a good point as far as OJ having a set of kids, and his first set of kids looked totally different from his other set of kids. The one he had with Nicole Simpson, you got a different batch of children, just like Michael Jordan. His first set of children and the children his last set of children that he have. Totally different. Now, I know, people might come at me and might look at me as being racist or whatever, but I don't think it's racist if you just want to stay with your own race. What's racist about that? I don't get it. Like the animals, they stay with their kind. The lion, he stay with the lion. The tiger, he stay with the tiger. So you got to think, we've been indoctrinated too. As far as living in the Western world. They got us believing all type of stuff that's, it's not in our culture or it's not true. But getting back to this, older man, younger woman or whatever, I would like for somebody to tell me what is the ideal age that somebody should be going by as far as who they getting with or who they making a family with or who they marrying or whatnot. Y'all the gatekeepers of the age difference? You have some women that like older men. And you have some men that like younger women or that can tolerate younger women or that can teach a younger woman or whatnot. Me, myself, I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. I wouldn't be dating nobody 15 years younger than me. The limit I would go is probably about 10 years. Me and my wife, we 10 years apart. But other than that, I don't see nothing wrong with it. And then you got it where these younger women are looking for security, a man with a lot of money. So they gonna go to this older man. This older man, he ain't out there partying all like that. And, like these young dudes with money and they got these multiple women or whatnot. So they prefer to go to the older men. Some women go to the older man because they know he ain't got that long and he got all his money. So they liable to get this money. You got your different people who do different things for different reasons. But with that being said, y'all tell me what y'all think about this whole age different thing. And y'all tell me what do y'all think the appropriate age different where it's okay that you're in this relationship or whatnot. Y'all tell me what y'all think about it in the comments.
What's up, OG?
It's your man, y'all already know what it is. To the next video is Ghetto Talk. Up out of here. Peace.